Hold up. Wait. Hey, this is for black men who love dark skinned wives. So it is my goal and hope to get a dark skinned wife. But as you know, I have a prenup legality mindset. So not every woman wants to roll with that. Does not matter. If I got to go to Canada and Nova Scotia to get what I want, cool. I'm going to give that paperwork to her lawyer, have her lawyer look it over. And if she signs, then we'll do the do. If not, then we'll look at girl number 952. One thing you got to be real content about wanting what you want legally. I know some guys like to trust in the woman. I don't do that, to be honest. But I love dark skinned women. And the number one thing I realize about this is that I have female friends, classmates, people that I can easily go have dinner with. I just really don't. You got to get your dark skinned wife a new set of friends, because the sad part about it is there's been a couple of women I could not date, let alone marry, because of them having very, very needy friends or friends who were not honorable. You know, I'm not going to separate my girlfriend or my fiance from her friends, but I've had this experience before with my ex-fiance where many of the people who were her friends didn't care whether she lived or passed away. But in her mind, she thought they were friends. And actually, they were just using her for her niceness. One friend even borrowed a bunch of money. And I told her, this woman is not going to pay you back. This woman has a 2-level house, and she has her husband living with her. Their situation is nicer than ours. And her husband has a guy living at the house with them, and her. And my girl was like, yeah, but she's pregnant. And I said, you can't be just so sisterhood where you can't see what's going on. And then lo and behold, 2 years later, that lady still did not give her back her money. And she had to borrow money from me, even though she and I had broken up. That's how bad it was. Just some women have this inability to see that the sisterhood is not necessarily their friend. So if you get a dark skinned woman, you got to remember, you gotta every week let her know that you enjoy her appearance, kind of glorify her skin tone, you know, and then be gone for 4 days or something like that. Don't always be up underneath your woman. Don't do that. Absent makes the heart grow fonder. You got other things that you can be doing. You can go look at other businesses. You can go to a seminar. You can fly out and visit your friends on the East Coast or the West Coast or Detroit. Don't always be up underneath your woman. Give your woman an opportunity to appreciate you. The other thing is, a dark skinned woman half the time is very insecure because of the people she's been dealing with before you. You're going to have to stroke that chocolate ego. And it's the same thing for me. I'm a chocolate man, and you're going to have to be appreciated. Now, I don't need it as much, but the mindset of most chocolate women, they need that approval a lot. You know, they need to be acknowledged. All right. Doesn't mean that they're bad people, but if you're not the type of guy to do that, you may fail at this situation. Now, with me, I'm not a tattoo fan, so there's been many women I have decided not to date because of a lot of tattoos. I just don't like it because it doesn't look good as you get older, and you really got to love this woman as she gets older. You can't be having your eye fiending for other women, you know. And Third, get your girl a gym membership. Every girlfriend I've had, I have given her a trainer. The trainers don't even cost that much, sometimes less than $100. Go get your girl a trainer. One of the cheaper ways to do it, go get somebody from junior college that's studying for their phys ed, and they'll train your girl. Have her do booty exercises, have her do stretches, have her do yoga lunges, open lotus, darn samurai squats. Have your girl do some stuff. Because what happens is, man, you want to create a space for your girl to appreciate. Because if she ever start talking crazy or go left, you'll see what I mean by the ability to leave. Your girl will not want all this good loving to go away. But it got to be more than just bedroom activity. It got to be really something mental and cerebral. And this is why I gave you three examples. So give me your three examples on what you think works. This is something beautiful for black men who really appreciate dark skinned women.